Hi everyone, it's Tristen Sky. So, if anyone doesn't know, I am legally changing my name from Roger Armstrong to Tristen Sky, and I'm very, very excited. I'm so excited, this is really cool, it's the first time I'm saying it on camera. I'm gonna be making a video as to why I'm changing my name. It's like a whole story. This video is not about my name. I just wanted to talk about the planets and basically the astrology for the month of October, just because it's really crazy. It's absolutely crazy what's going on right now. So, to anyone who doesn't know, I am an astrologer. I absolutely love astrology, and I'm a highly sensitive person, so I feel energy very, very easily. I'm very sensitive to energy. But because of that, I'm also very sensitive to the energy of the planets, I think more than the average person. But although I'm more sensitive, we're all being affected by the planets. So it may sound a bit fantastic to some who are new to astrology, but like the world is energy. We feel energy. Like I feel the energy of the fire, it's warm, but you feel the energy of flowers, like people have energy, there's just energy all around us. Good energy, bad energy. The planets in the sky are just big balls of energy. Big balls of energy that circulate around us. And as humans, we're so sensitive to energy. So of course, we are influenced by the planets. And when they come close to each other, it means something. When they're far apart, they mean something. Each planet means something different. And then they go through all this zodiac and blah, 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 blah. In 2019, a lot of astrologers talked about 2020 being intense, and weren't they right? Often in astrology, they talked about March and April being big, end of the world, kind of. And then end of September, October, November, also very tough. Okay? And I'll explain why. So the planets, they're always moving. Sometimes a planet goes in retrograde. It kind of like they circle around the sun. When it's in retrograde, they kind of go backwards or appear like they're going backwards. So when that happens, the energy is like messed up because they're radiating energy, but it's going backwards. So Mars is in retrograde, and Mars is the planet of not good stuff. Like Venus is lovely, Jupiter is lovely. Mars is not a pleasant planet. It's called a malefic, kind of like Maleficent. So because the planet of Mars, which is like aggression or reactiveness, assertiveness, and just like it's a fiery planet, when it's in retrograde, it kind of inflames the fire that's already there. When Mars went in retrograde, I think in September 9th, there was literal forest fires everywhere on Earth. I was like, that makes sense. Right, so just right now, the energy in the sky is just on fire. So people might be extra reactive lately, just extra frustrated, wanting to get things done right away. Mostly, I'd say there's a lot of negative stuff. Me, personally, I find myself usually being very gentle, and I'm usually very like intuitive and very sweet. And like usually when things go wrong, I might get sad or I might get anxious. Rarely do I get angry. Since Mars has been in retrograde, I'm so angry. It's insane. I just get reactive so easily lately, and I'm so angry. I'm just on fire. And I was like, what is going on? And I'm like, oh my god. Mars is in retrograde, I forgot. And it's just making sense. It just makes so much sense. And then I'm asking other people, and it's just like a repetitive thing. People are just annoyed easily, people are just having rough days easily, and a lot of people are being affected by this planet. And with Mars in retrograde, it also affects us physically. I know someone who hasn't got migraines in 11 years, started getting migraines again. So people are having trouble with digestion. It depends where it is in your chart. It depends what sign you are. Physically, I'm okay. I just really notice the anger within me. Mars retrograde will affect people differently. Like depending what your sign is, depending where Mars is in your birth chart, etc., what houses you have. That some people can be doing a lot better than others right now. Like if you're an Aries rising, you might be feeling this a lot right now, because if you're an Aries rising, Mars is your planet, and Mars is in retrograde right now. So for me, I have Mars transiting my second house, so real quick personally, which is the house of possessions and money. And because Mars is in retrograde there, I'm spending money like crazy. I don't even think twice, because that Mars is just so fast and like so aggressive. It's not soft and sweet and floral. It's very like, I want to do it now, but I just buy stuff online and I just buy it. It just makes sense because I'm like, oh my god, I'm buying like crazy right now, and Mars is in retrograde in my second house. It made sense. So Mars and Saturn are squaring each other. What this means is that they're like butting heads in the sky. If someone could be like, what's the worst thing that could happen? I'd say Mars goes in retrogrades and squares Saturn, and that's literally what's happening in the sky right now. And on top of that, it's happening in Aries and in Capricorn, which they both have horns. Aries and Capricorn, both insanely combative energies. And on top of that, there's more. Oh yeah, there's more. Jupiter and Pluto are also squaring Mars. And right now there's a full moon in Aries. Just the world is on fire right now. The world is on fire. Fire hurts, fire is aggressive, fire burns. On the positive, I will say, for me personally, like Mars does get things done, and because it's in retrograde, we might want to do things a lot quicker. I've been working out like crazy, and I've been working out very well. Like sometimes I'm very like, I just want to stretch and like go for a walk, and lately I'm like, "Ugh." So it's like we can cultivate that energy and use that Mars energy that's within us for good, you know? I just wanted to remind everyone to be kind. Basically, that's what I want to remind people of. Because me, I feel like I'm usually very kind. But lately, I haven't been kind. I haven't. I've been very reactive and very angry. So I have to keep reminding myself, Roger, be kind. Sorry, Tris, be kind. There's a lot going in the sky and it's going to end mid-November. That's when Mars stations. There's just a few other things happening as well that I just want to talk about. Mercury also goes in retrograde. That happens all the time. That also sucks. That's happening on the 14th of October. So we're going to have 2 planets in retrograde. Everything from communications will be off as well. Communicating with people, traveling, that will be off starting on the 14th as well. And that's going to last about 30 days. So we have Mars and Mercury in retrograde. There's a new moon in Libra on October 16th. So that's kind of cool. That's good. That's a good thing. Because a new moon, that's when there's no moon in the sky. But it'll be transiting a Libra energy. So it's the time to, like, new beginnings with people, new partnerships, and really plan out all the beautiful things you want to do in life. So that's exciting. On October 23rd, we will be entering Scorpio season, and I'm excited. I'm going to do a Scorpio video to talk about Scorpio. So we'll be going from Libra to Scorpio on the 23rd. I won't talk about it because I'll make a video about it. But on October 28th, Venus enters Libra, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm excited for that. Venus is at home in Libra. We are gonna value partnerships more, I believe. And like, be a bit more romantic and just really have that, like, that longing, you know, to be with other people. And I think it might be a more codependent time, which is actually great. We're gonna work together. And on October 31st, so we start the month today, for me it's today, October 1st, with a full moon in Aries, but we're going to finish October 31st in a full moon in Taurus. So there's 2 full moons in this October, which is kind of cool, but full moons really amplify the energy, so I feel like with everything going on in the sky right now, we don't need more of that, but that's okay. So a full moon in Taurus will be a very, like, eat, drink, and be merry kind of time. It's very about, like, enjoying food, enjoying your friends, enjoying company. Just looking back at everything you've done this past month and just, like, cheers. Everything light, nothing deep. So that's exciting. Well, I feel like we'll finish on a higher note. So everyone watching, there is so much going on in the sky right now, and I feel it. I'm quite affected by it. I just want to give everyone so much love. I love you so much. Please take care. I live, breathe, eat astrology, so I take this very, very seriously. So I feel like if something's going off right now, it's not your fault. It's the universe. There's a lot going on. So take the greatest care of you. I love you so much. Take a bath. Love yourself. Love your friends. Be as gentle. Be kind. Have a great October and take care. Bye.